Hello, everyone. Sorry for the lack of streams recently. I've been really busy recently and discovered lights finally in my videos. I hope my father's okay with this. Um, for this one, we're just going to do a Trainway stream, and I'll tell you where I've been in the past month. Because recently, my last stream was 29th of November of 2025, and it is the 3rd of January of 2026. So let's get on with the stream and play some Trainways. Let's just share the entire screen. Hide that. Press this. Okay. Trainways. Where's Trainways? There it is. I've been playing other games recently, so there you go. Let me just pull up the stream on my phone. This room is not very tidy right now because I've been fiddling around with everything. Keyboard's off. Turn the volume down real quick. Alright. Live. I apologize if you get blind from this stream. I just wanted to test this out. I hope you're okay with this. And yeah, let's get on to this. Let's just go, I think. Also, yes, in the past month, my mic stand fell and it's broken. So if it doesn't sound right to you all, my mic is literally right there on the table. Maybe I can show you. Can you see that? Oh, if this stream also bugs out, I apologize. You can see that. There's my mic. Okay, my stream is bugging really badly. Why? Stop! Hold on. I think I'm crap. My stream is breaking. Hold on. Stop it. Easy. Okay, this is not good. Okay. Minus. Okay, minus that. Okay. We good. Are we good? I apologize if that hurt your brain. I'm sorry. Come on, load back in. Okay, come on. Go inside. Okay, this is not a great start. A month has gone and I'm stuck. Okay, are we going back in? Okay, I have to close. Not a great start. So, I apologize for that. It's just been a while since I streamed. There you go. Yes, where I've been. In the past month, I have been focusing on looking for a job. So far, not doing so well. And the job I want, I still have to get a full license. For train driving, you need a full license, a full it's not provisional because that's the red P and green P. It's it's something other than provisional that's better than green P. Something like that, and that's what I need in order to be a train driver. I also need a resume and a cover letter, which I've already finalized in the past couple months. So at this rate, I'm looking for a train guard, which will be a great stepping stone to train driver. By the way, I apologize for not streaming. Also in the end of November, I was also trying to figure out what I should do besides train driver or train guard if I don't have it. I did try and apply for Time Zone, which is a company, amusement company, just like Zone Bowling as well, I guess. And yeah, that's where I've been recently. I hope you are okay with a delayed stream because I can't get into the game I wanted to play. I've been waiting for forever. Please don't bug. Please be fine. And oh yes, if there is copyright, I apologize. Because this game has copyright music. I hope I can just take it off straight away. Okay, press Settings. Okay, good. No copyright needed. Skip. Just go straight away. This. You know, let's do the Vermont line. I haven't done the Vermont line in ages. Also, haven't been playing this game in ages, so there you go. Okay, my thing is not okay. Suburban. Return Vermont. Select this. Now we can go back. All right, finally we're into the game. Okay. Like I said, I apologize if the lights are low, so it's not like a night light or some sort. So, yeah. How long have I been streaming already? Oh, 7 minutes. Okay. I sounded married. Lost in service because we're still in the yard. This game hasn't fully loaded yet. I don't. Oh, now you. Okay, so it isn't fully loaded because I can't see everything. Oh, we're T20. The first Tangara T set to be built, and obviously the carriage numbers don't fit. 6138 is on 50T57. 5146 is on T35, I believe, or 21 or 78. It's one of the duck gars. I know that. 5146 is a duck gara carriage. So the duck garas are 1935, 2178, 5871. There's another set that I forgot. I forgot the set. There's another one and I forgot what it was. Oh, 95, 96 or 65 and 12. So one of those 5 sets have it. 5146, 6133. I don't remember what that one was. Maybe 23? It should be like 6101, 5101, 5102, and 6102. That should be T1, right? That should be targeted as that. But it isn't because Tangaras are just very silly. 5168. That one is one I don't know. I don't believe it's a duck gar. And I don't believe it's one of the sets I'm thinking. So that's going to be a mystery. Anyways, enough talking. Let's just go. So obviously you got to follow the speed limit because you'll get fired. Well, not fired. You'll get fined and drug tested if you do. Also, there's no signals in this game. I hope they improve that. This is what? 0.202. It's not even the full version yet. They're still in development mode. I think every train game is on development mode, except for the ones that actually did take a lot of work to be put. But like an Australian train game, I don't think it's going to be that fast to be developed. Because this came out in 2020, 2019 maybe? And it's 2026, and it's not even finished yet. So I think it's going to take maybe 3-4 years of development. So, all right, we're going on the. So this area is called Everleigh, and that station in real life would be Redfern, but Redfern isn't Redfern. Redfern is Everleigh, which is EVELEIGH, Everleigh. I forgot to horn before I got here. Slow. I forgot it's a descent when you go down. And there's a descent even after you pass the descent. So. Oh. Right now, for me, I'm pretty sure it's the same for you all as well. 725. Let's check some chats. I got something. Pardon. Oh, speeding. Sorry. Okay, so this would be. So Victoria in this game is Central, Sydney Terminal. No, just Central because its name is Central. Any other people? Oh, a lot of people playing this game. And this would be used for I don't know why a Tangar ended up on Everly, because Tangars don't go to Everly. I mean, they do. It's just you don't see many of them. It's Everly is basically like an Oscar, Explorer, XPT, Endeavor, Depot, or Depot. I don't know if is it Depot or Depot. Please tell me in the comments of this video or in this live stream if you happen to be here, and let me know. Okay, the speed limit should change to 25 very soon, so I can find or 40. You should go straight to 40. Like 25. Then we gotta slow down to 40. I mean, no, Jesus, Steve. Okay, now let's go up to like 35. So this XPT, this is the real XPT. This is what it looks like right now. This game was set in 2005, believe it or not. And let's just do custom route so I don't actually hit the train. I didn't hit the train, so that's good. Realistically, you should not be doing this right now, but yeah, there's a Tangara over there. Of course, the XPT. So in this game, it has Victorian and New South Wales train stations. It's a mix of both, and I think it's just to inclusive. It's just to make it inclusive to those people who live in Victoria and New South Wales. Okay, now we can change our destination to Vermont because we're now at Victoria, and you know what I'm saying? Okay, we go sort of the full car marker because we're a full car Tangara T set. We're going fast, so we should be like at 5 kilometers right now, but I was at 15. So in real life, I would probably get drug tested for that because you shouldn't be going that fast on that zone. Okay, now we can do this. Open the doors, emergency brake, so everyone knows that it's your turnaround. I forgot to turn the thing off, lights. Okay, we're now here at Victoria. We didn't even stop at the 4-car marker, but it's okay. 3 is almost the same as 4. Okay, we're now here. Realistically, at this point, we would terminate here for about 10 to 15 minutes. And I'll let this XPT go through. Oh, well, I guess no. Yeah. So the Vermont line in this game is based off of Port Kembla in real life, which is in the Illawarra. And in the Port Kembla branch is actually not as used as you think, because that line is basically all for the workers and for those people who really don't know what to do with their lives. They just go that way. I don't know why, but yeah. So the real stations are Lysart's, Cringela, Port Kembla North, and Port Kembla. Lysart is a request stop, and that will be uploaded in a few days or a week, maybe a week or 2 weeks, one of those two. And it's a request stop, like I said, and a station where not many people get off. So that's one thing to point out. And yeah, I don't think. I mean, Vermont is Port Kembla. There's no Port Kembla North. I can't think of a station on the Vermont line in this game that resembles Cringela. Swanley in this game kind of represents Lysart's in a way, but when I was at Lysart's, which is going to be in a week for you all to see, I did not recall 2 shading areas, and that kind of baffles me. Anyways, that's enough talking. Let's go. Oh, wrong one. There goes the XBT that literally just left. So I should have waited for this XBT, but I'm such a silly Billy, and I'm not waiting for it because I'm gonna let it slow down when I'm at Waverley or Redfern. So, yeah, I'm gonna slow it down. Doesn't matter. So yeah, Victoria, similar to Central. Okay, let's look at the map because I think that gives you a better insight. So here we go. We got Baranya or Barara, Mount Corinda or Mount Cola, Aldspitch or Asquith, Hornsworth or Hornsby, Beaconsfield. I really don't know what station that would be. Normanhurst doesn't sound right. Thornley doesn't sound right. Penn Hills doesn't sound right. Beecroft, maybe Beecroft, but what I remember that game, it did kind of resemble Beecroft though. But then again, B and Beaconsfield, that kind of works. Chesham, Cheltenham, Eppingsworth, Epping, Eastwood, Murrumbeena. That one is an actual station in Victoria. And then Charing Cross, I don't know what that represents. Roding Valley, I don't also know that one. Alpha Junction is Strathfield. Laverton, I don't know that. Beckenham, no idea. Is it Newington that I saw? Oh, I just gotta remember where I'm still. Let's just stop first. So here's Waverley or Redfern. Now in real life, Redfern, there is no stabling yard here. That's Everly yard there. That's real. This isn't real. It's like where the interurban's throwing stuff. I feel like the XBT is like right behind me. Back to the map. So Newington, I don't know. Waverley, of course, Redfern. Victoria, of course, Central. Stanwell Square, Green Square, because I don't really know. Yeah, I think that works. Green Square, and then Stanwell Key is Circular Key. Angel Bay, Angel Bay. It doesn't resemble any. Maybe Lavender Bay, but that won't work. And then Beachport, which is Bondi Junction, because Bondi Junction has beaches. Nogra. That could be Woollahra, which is a station that we will get eventually. And then Fremont, Port Kembla, Glenston, which is going to be a station to stop at. Don't really recall that being a real lookalike of any sort of station. That could be a Victorian station. Swanley kind of looks like Lysart. Stadium Park. Don't really know if Stadium Park resembles anything. Then Erlington's Erskineville, St. Paul's, which is St. Peter's, Stanley, Sydenham, Temple, Tempe. And it kind of, it's a 60 when you get here. Hopefully I'm not lagging, which I actually do end up being laggy. So I apologize for that. I don't have a really good camera. I also don't have a good mic. Also don't have a good video cam. Well, I don't have a good PC as well. So I will eventually, take care of that and make it better for you all. But right now I'm just... Of course, Christmas, we also had to travel to... we also had to travel south because we gotta meet my grand aunt. And what else are we doing? Celebrate the New Year. Happy New Year to you all, by the way, because 2025 was a really great year for me. I hope 2026 will be better or just as good as 2025. All right, real quick, let's just go back here. Where we're up to Darlington Hill. I can't remember if that's an actual place in New South Wales. Cartford. Don't remember that one. Camberwell. Basinton. I don't know where Basinton in New South Wales represents station. I really don't know. So this would be International Airport. Croxley. Don't know. And then Armadale, which in real life Armadale is with an I, and that's in New South Wales North. Yeah, New South Wales North. Northfield. That could probably be Wally Creek, maybe. Telford. I don't know what that is. Wellsgrove, Ringwood, Redesdale, Westhill. So some of these are Victorian, and if I don't know it, they could be Victorian. All right, let's go to the green. Hestonvale. I don't know. Arsenal. Also Marylebone. Sheffield. And now we go to like uh, British stations. Sheffield, Lawsonfield, Findlingfield. Clydeston is Clyde. Grafton is a northern suburb of New South Wales. It's actually almost on the border of New South Wales, so there you go. And then Hyde Park, which is Harris Park, and then Pakenham, which is actually Parramatta. Oh, I forgot to hold on. There you go. Gotta focus on the driving, not the map searching. So this kind of resembles Lysart's, but in real life, I don't remember recalling these ticket machines and another shading area. I just don't remember that. Because I've been to Lysart's recently, which will be videoed or uploaded in a few weeks. No weeks. Okay, we're here at Swanley. Right. Race course is Rosehill, Caulfield. So in real life, Collingford line is Clyde, Rosehill, Camellia, Dundas, Rydalmere, Tilapia, and Collingford. So this would be Dundas, Rydalmere, maybe Camellia, and then no Tilapia and Camellia. So this could be Camellia, no Tilapia, and then Collington, just Collington. So that's all the stations I've covered. Forgot to horn again. Sorry. And yeah, that's all the stations we got here. So there actually is another station. It's on this. Cowcaddens, which is Cowan. And State Link, which hopefully will be upgraded soon. Here are the stations. Yeah, that so we're not even like in the finishing phase because if it's 0.5, then it should be halfway done. We're not even halfway done. So in real life, when you see workers near the tracks, make sure to horn because they need to know that you can see them, and then they will raise their hand too. And then when they raise their hand down, then confirm that they heard you and see you. So yeah. I got this because of a driver which I was happily allowed to go on and did a cab ride on the Olympic Park branch line, which was pretty cool because that line opened in 2000 in time for the Sydney 2000 Olympics. The train was actually supposed to be for the Olympics, the Millennium M-Set, was delayed because of issues with the operating system. The operating system at the time was Windows 98 or Windows 2000, which is not as a great operating system as Windows XP, which they waited for, which came out in 2001. And they were deemed millennium bugs because simply they were just not trustworthy when it comes to operation. Here is Glenstone. In the Port Kembla branch in real life, I don't remember this being any resemblance to any other stations. There you go. Now, I believe in this game there's also an abandoned station, and there's no abandoned station on the Port Kembla branch. I guess you can call Lysart's abandoned, but Lysart's isn't abandoned. It's an actual station. The public can get off there and get on. But yeah, I really don't, believe that's abandoned. Anyways, that's enough talking of this game and where I've been. And I'll continue talking once I get to Chicana, which is the abandoned station I'm talking about. Should be using the lower horn. So the higher horn is country, and the town horn is the lower one. Still a lot of people playing this game, so there you go. So in the Vermont branch, there's also freight that goes by. So if there happens to be freight in this game and I run through it, that would suck. But then again, you really can't do anything about it because there's no signals. So we're coming to the abandoned station, Jacana, Jacanna, Jacana. Abandoned station, nobody. That kind of reminds me of License, but the surrounding area doesn't match to License. Here's some freight. So we're gonna slow down a bit. Oh, we're fine. Oh no, we're not fine. We're not fine. We're not fine. We're not fine. I'm gonna run into it. Well, there you go. I ran into it. Yeah, I ran into it barely, but it didn't matter. I probably should have stopped at the abandoned station, to be honest. How long have I been streaming? Half an hour, okay. So maybe I should do the run back. Yeah, I should do the run back. I'll do the run back to Victoria Central. So Vermont branch, almost similar to Port Campbell branch in real life, but not exactly like it because I don't think the game will allow that, and I don't even think the government will approve that if they ever see this game. I mean, Roblox is a huge company. I feel like they might know more. So, yeah. Also, the components of the Tangara, we're missing a foot pedal on the right side, which you're supposed to lean onto it so the train knows you're in full control. If you let go of it, it will eventually break down to fully brake. I mean, it should fully brake. If you hold onto it, then you're in full control and you are doing all the throttle work and the brakes. Wait, throttle is here, brakes is here. So stupid. Brake, throttle, brake. Yeah, this one. And all the components like horn, which is I'm pretty sure somewhere down here, which I don't see, or it's probably that. It's probably the horn. All the components, lights, the key, turn it on. Not exactly like it, but pretty good representation. So approaching Port Kembla or Vermont. Now, usually in real life, Tangaras don't run the Port Kembla branch up until March of 2025, I think, or May, March or May or April, one of those. They had to end their services because all 4-car Tangaras had ATP, and they were now permanently coupled together to make 8-car sets. Now, if you do see a 4-car set, it will need to do a test run before, on its own, because if they have an issue, then you need to test it out somehow, and using an 8-car train to test just doesn't work because you're taking a train away from the timetable. And you know what I mean? It just doesn't kind of work. Alright, so in real life, here at Vermont or Port Kembla, trains terminate for at least 45 minutes. Now, the idea is to get all the freight past the Port Kembla branch onto the main line, which is at Coniston. Yeah, which is the end of Coniston. When it gets to Wollongong, then it should be completely fine. That's the idea. Another idea is that freight that is going to Port Kembla or Vermont, it would make sense to wait enough time because freight goes in and out every day, every time of day, basically. Yeah, that's the idea. And because this is a game, it's not 100% accurate. I mean, it's up there, 80% accuracy, but not 100%. You really don't have to worry about that. We'll just end this waiting time and let's just go. Well, I need to show you the animation of the 10 goblins. Okay, so at this rate, you should be going 25, right? But because we're going the opposite way, just go 50. There's no point on this one. Also, like to point out, at Port Kembla in real life, there's also a little stabling yard to store a few trains. When I was on Oscar, you'll see it eventually in a week. You'll see it in a week. But I saw an 8-car Oscar waiting, which actually did leave that stabling yard to go to Everly, which is, remember in this game, Waverly stabling yard to get little checks. I forgot to hold on because of this work. Yeah. So we're going to Victoria, which is Central City Terminal. But from Port Kembla, trains go to Waterfall or Thirroul. Doesn't really matter, but realistically, they should all go to Waterfall. It makes sense, like I said, and I just don't see why it just terminates at Thirroul. I mean, Thirroul is pretty popular, to be honest, but I just don't see why it would terminate there instead of Waterfall, which is the end of the line for the Sydney Trains Network, and of course the start of the New South Wales train link to Kiama, Bomaderry, and Port Kembla in the south. We haven't got to that 115 yet. There we go. It's starting to rain, so that's not going to be good because you can hear that sound. And the wheel slip, so yeah, it's not going to be great when you leave. Because rain and electricity don't work, especially with the rails also being slippery. Now, glad in this game, it's not realistic to see raindrops actually on the screen, disturbing your day. I think when the update is finalized, it'll get better. Oh, sorry guys. Boom gates were down. Here's Jacana again. Remember Jacana, the abandoned station in this game? So 115 is the oh. Realistically, you shouldn't be going this fast in the rain, especially knowing that when you brake, it'll get really bad. You shouldn't be going this fast. Okay, once I get to that last I'll slow down now, actually. because you need to go 50 kilometers, which is really slow. Especially knowing that it's not a slip nose junction, which, like, if it's just a straight line, it'll just connect without, fully turning and stuff. It's just like a 60 should be fine. Those gates should be moving. Okay, it did move. I don't know why I horned all the way here, but that will work. I should be braking no matter what. So yes, Tangars don't run the Port Kembla branch anymore, which is sad because I missed out on that opportunity to go on the Port Kembla branch, or the South Coast rather, with Tangars. Yeah, it's kind of a thing I kind of regret now, waiting until adulthood to finally film the Port Kembla branch. Because my parents didn't let me to go travel so far away from civilization, basically. I had no choice but to wait until I got to that adulthood stage. And in 2025, on December 3rd, I was at Lysot's on the last day of 2025, and I feel like I took the record myself as the last person to be at Lysot's on 2025. I will take that record. I don't even think there's going to be an award for that, but I will take that record as the last person to be at Lysot's in 2025. Oh, for the third wheel slip. Only do throttle 2 or 3. No, throttle 2. Should be throttle 2. Because rain and, of course, accelerating just doesn't work. So I'm pretty sure. So the slip nose is just like a slow connection to the one rail, and then a slow detachment to make it 2 rail. It just works better like that than having to go so slow to turn around. Yeah, it just, the architecture and the infrastructure just works better. All right, Swan Lee. Oh. Now I can do 4. It doesn't really matter because Swan Lee's literally just there. Break 2 is fair enough. There's Swan Lee right here. There's also a whistle sign here. Yeah, in real life, there is no level crossings on the Port Kembla branch. I don't remember recalling a level crossing in any of these. So here's Swan Lee. It kind of reminds me of Lysons, but then again, I don't remember seeing Open Machine and then all these. I mean, not a Ticket Machine. 2005, I remember that. Ticket Machine and then 2 shading areas. I only saw 1 shading area. And the other side, there was no shading area. Oh, I forgot about the. No, great. There we go. It just doesn't work. The rain and the accelerating. Hey guys, I hope I can entertain you by playing a song on the guitar. Like I said, I'm not the greatest at instruments. I mean, keyboard, you can say I'm pretty good. I have learned a song on guitar. It's called Basket Case. If I can get it right. It won't sound great, but it'll sound pretty good. Great. Great. Yeah, kind of, I gotta practice a bit. In real life, you shouldn't be playing an instrument and driving a train. It just doesn't work. You can bring a radio, so nothing wrong with that. Just can't bring an instrument. Here's Stadium Park. I can't remember a station that kind of resembles Stadium. Just realized I broke too much. There we go. Okay, so here's the door animation. I forgot to show you that. In this game, there is door animations. Cool, right? Pretty cool, right? Alright. Also play this song. So the song I just played was Basket Case by Green Day. Here is Wake Me Up September Ends. Again, not great at it, but I'm getting there. Uh, Sport. My fingers are so bad. And then it goes to this. I'm getting there, okay? I'm getting there. And then I can do Brain Stew. Just this. There you go, Brain Stew by Green Day. So far I can play Green Day songs. Oh, this Tangar is coming out. You have to wait for it. See, like I said, there's no signals, so if that is the update, that would be great. So the signal should actually be like way over here. No, I turned the lights off. Wait. Guys, my dad is coming in. What? Come here, my lights here. What's wrong? What?
Why are you turning us on? Why are you putting these lights like this?
It's okay.
Why is that?
Just leave it alone.
Why?
Just-
Why?
just go.
Why? Why?
Just go. That was fun, I guess. Seeing your dad bombard your stream. He didn't bombard, he was doing something. I don't know what it was. Filling with some paper, I think. So I saw a case on the right. You should be able to see it over there very shortly. Which is exactly where I got on. I don't even think I stopped on the 4-car marker. The 3-car marker, but that's fine. Nothing to worry about. Where's this case at? I saw the case at. Should be coming soon. You should just. Didn't press it twice. 3 times. Okay, so in this game, when you depart, you don't hear the actual depart sound. You have to break one, then go back to hear it. So. Where's this case at? Who is that coming? Now we can go there. Can make this customer because this is the last thing to do. Should just go through. Yeah, I don't see the case. I think the case set just vanished off. Hopefully, no one's in the main entrance. Alright, I think we're good. Oh, the tango. Okay, let's just go this way. Oh, there's an XPT. Oh, that's fine. Oh no, there's a K set there. A C set. No, it's a K set. A C set. Okay, let's wait for the C set. I should have waited before I got to that track. So here's a C set. I actually like a C set. C sets are good. C sets are the only train in New South Wales to not have an instant. I don't know how they have that. There you go. A 6-car C set. Okay, now we go. Make this not in service. Because it's the last route. Guys, once I get to Victoria, this will be the end of the stream. Please subscribe to Mainly Journey _YT and Mainly Journey Gaming. We're here. I should have said Mainly Journey Gaming first because that's the actual channel you're seeing this on. Subscribe to Mainly Journey Gaming. Hit the like button down below this stream so you'll notify me that you enjoyed this. Hit the bell so you'll be notified when I make another one, which should not be that long apart. We have a mixed match XPT, which is a real carriage of today, and then the previous livery before the country version. Thank you for watching the stream, as always, and see you in the next one. We have a person here doing some crazy things. So, open. Emergency brake. That's off. And check. Yes! We did it! Thank you for watching the stream. See you in the next one. come on.